My name is Taylor Hulsey, and I'm doing a speech on the art of origami. Origami is an art that involves creating complex shapes out of paper. It is full of history and many legends, like the 1,000 Cranes legend that is so popular. This is what makes it so interesting for people of all ages, especially kids. In this speech, I will discuss the history of origami, the legends behind it, and I will show you how to create an origami flapping bird. Origami's origin is unknown because paper was created in China, but many historians believe that the Japanese created origami. According to Wu, the word origami comes from two separate root words, oru, O-R-U, which means to fold, and kami, K-A-M-I, which means paper. According to a PBS documentary called Between the Folds, during the Edo period, origami became a recreational and ceremonial tradition, and many other countries, especially European countries, were teaching origami as an art in schools. This is super interesting because as I taught at a preschool over the summer, I got to teach a bunch of preschoolers and school-aged kids how to create flapping birds. They were especially interested in the 1,000 Cranes legend, which is the legend that if you create 1,000 paper cranes, you get a free wish. This legend was created on the belief that cranes were honest and clean and full of integrity, and to be compared to a crane was a great compliment. It was also the symbol during World War II for them. Many people believe that because cranes were so good and they needed loyalty and they represented loyalty, if you had the patience and dedication to make 1,000 paper cranes, then you deserved to have a wish. In the case of one Japanese girl from the 1950s, she was 2 when they dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima, and due to exposure to the radiation, she developed leukemia. And while she was in the hospital, she was inspired by the legend of the 1,000 cranes, and she set out to fold 1,000 cranes. Unfortunately, she passed away before she completed them, but all of her classmates finished them for her, and she was buried with them, and they dedicated it to her biggest wish, which was for world peace. Now I'm going to show you how to create a flapping bird. First, you must start with a piece of paper that is perfectly square. If you have an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, you have to fold it in half and rip the bottom half off. So to start, you're going to fold it up in half like this. You want to do it on both sides so that your creases are there. Then you're going to turn it this way and fold it in half again. Then you're going to turn it so that it looks like a diamond and fold it diagonally along one side. And you want to turn it this way and fold it again. Once you've folded all of those, you want to open it like so. And you're going to open it and fold the creases inward on themselves, like this, on both sides. Then you're going to take half of this and fold it inwards toward the crease on both sides, and then you're going to flip it over and do the same thing again. This is just to get the creases to open it up and create the wings. You want to fold down the base so that it's sturdy, and it will help the wings move when we finish. So now you're going to unfold these and open this up and fold in the corners right here to create a longer diamond. You're going to do this on both sides. And then you're going to pick it up and fold this in half so that it opens up like this. Then you're going to fold these wings up on both sides. You want to pull this piece out to create the neck and this piece out to create the tail. You will pinch the top of this triangle down to create the head, and then you want to fold each of these wings down at an angle create the wings. And then you're done. Again, origami is an art that is super fun and very creative, and it's full of history and culture. And it's a great thing for kids that fidget with their hands a lot because it's very productive and creative. So I hope you try it and you enjoy it as much as I do. Special thanks to my audience, Tylea, Danielle, Stevie, Madison, and Raina. Thanks.